What's going on? Ellis in the building, and I represent Sensory Overload. Before we get started, just give a shout out to my farmer's tan, you know what I mean? The sun had your boy out there cooking. I got a little rotisserie, you feel me? But it's all good. Anyways, today's topic, all right? 4 fragrances for the 4 seasons. So 1 fragrance for every season. If you're the type of individual where less is more, you just need a few fragrances to hold you down, this right here is going to be ideal for you. That being said, we're going to dive into the fall first, and then we'll just move on from there. Also, fragrances from Dua, you know how I do. Not sponsored, just love the company. That's just how it works. I pay for everything I get for them, just so you know. So this fragrance right here is going to be inspired by Initio Parfums Side Effect. Tobacco, rum, vanilla, and cinnamon bark. That's it. Less is more with this fragrance. I love this juice. That color gets me every time. And that color is a great representation of how this fragrance is going to smell. In the air, it's a well-blended fragrance of just those notes. So you're going to get the booziness off the rip, the spiciness of the cinnamon bark, and you're getting the vanilla as well. And you get the tobacco, you know what I mean? Like a dry tobacco leaf type of vibe is what I am getting. I have gotten compliments off this. This is a good, sexy fragrance. And it is somewhat charming. This will smell good on the hoodie. You know how your girl's gonna take your hoodie, you know what I'm saying? Let her get your hoodie and she smells this on there, you're not getting that hoodie back, bro. I mean, you wasn't getting it back in the first place. We know how they do. But for sure, you're not getting it back if it smells like this. This right here has a great scent bubble, projects well. This is beast mode, so I like this for more of the cooler fall time, that October moving forward, okay? Not the warmer weather, because this can be a bit cloying. But when that air is crisp and them leaves is changing colors, this right here is the ideal fragrance for that time frame, okay? Like I said, about 10 hours, beast mode, good for tailgating if you're outside going to the football games, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. This is gonna hold it down. So I recommend getting your nose on this. Initio Parfums have some gems. So whether it's the OG or the dupe, just check them out. Inspired by Initio Parfums Side Effect, what I got for you right here, Collateral Damage. Number 2. So number 2 is going to be inspired by Parfums de Marly Carlisle. This fragrance right here that I have for you is called Cumbria. So you're gonna have green apple, nutmeg, tonka bean, rose, vanilla, and patchouli. This right here is going to be deemed a fruity, oriental fragrance. Another fragrance with that nice amber color. This fragrance definitely gets me compliments. What's the dry down? One time I got a compliment 10 hours after wearing this. No lie. Sprayed it in the morning, before heading out to work, whatever. Go to the gym, and I get a compliment, after my body's warming up. I guess it just reignited the fragrance. I couldn't smell it at first, you know what I mean? But this one is going to be a beast mode fragrance, and it does last long. I mean, after 10 hours and people are still getting whiffs of me, says a lot. Ain't too many fragrances that's built like that, you feel me? Perfect for the cooler weather because of that. Spicy, the nutmeg, the vanilla, the patchouli. It's perfect, all right? It complements the cooler weather. This is another one where if you spray this on your hoodie, your girl ain't giving it back. It has a nice masculine, handsome, mature scent profile affiliated with this fragrance, and I like that as well, okay? You can really dress this up or dress it down, like I said, for the cool weather. It's whatever, right? But you're gonna be bundled up anyways, but this is a good one, all right? Parfums de Marly is known for having some gems. They got some heat. And this is another one that needs to be on your radar if it hasn't been. Let's put it that way, because we know Leighton tends to get a lot of shine. Carlisle right there. This, if you like those dark, rich fragrances, this is it. So, this right here, like I said, beast mode, mature, handsome, spicy, long lasting, all right? So even if you don't smell it, there's a good chance people are still going to get a whiff of you, all right? Inspired by Parfums de Marly Carlisle, Cumbria. Get your nose on it. Just get your nose on it. The dry down is where this shines. The dry down. So don't, spray and then make assumptions. The dry down. On to the next. Number 3. So number 3 is going to be inspired by Hollister's Jake Cologne. What I have for you is Dua Jake Cologne. Dua Jake Cologne. See, they got creative with the title there. This right here is going to be a woody aromatic fragrance. Citrus notes, bergamot. We got some lemon. We have woodsy notes, cedarwood and sandalwood. You see, I put a dent in there. This fragrance is not bad. It does represent spring well for me. And I say that because it's a freshie. Flowers start to bloom, but spring also comes with those rainy days. And I think this kind of sometimes have a bit of an aquatic, oceanic nuance. But bright citruses, dry down is going to be woodsy. The dry down I like better for this fragrance. All right. This does have a youthful appeal. It's Hollister, right? So Hollister kind of tends to target that youthful audience. However, you could wear this and nobody's gonna be like you smell like a 15-year-old. Like you're not getting that vibe, all right? This right here is gonna be a good, easy spray. Work. Inoffensive. You could wear this in the office. Gym. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fresh aspect of it, right? Fresh out the shower vibes, right? Or you could just wear this to run errands and just, get your day started and just go about life, handle business, do what you do. Overall, good fragrance. This isn't necessarily my go-to for date night. There's a whole nother way we could go with date night. But for daytime wear, this isn't bad. Good for spring, good for when the weather starts to break and it becomes a bit warmer, all right? Don't sleep on this. Inspired by Hollister's Jake Cologne, what I got for you? Dua Jake Cologne. Last but not least, gotta have a summer banger. I'm talking about that summertime. Yeah, it's summertime. Type of summer banger, you feel me? This right here is going to be inspired by John Varvatos, Artisan Pure. What I have for you is Purest Artisan. Purest Artisan. Clementine, mandarin orange, lemon, marjoram, bergamot. You have thyme, petitgrain, ginger, woodsy notes, musk, amber, and orris root. This right here is my second bottle, so that's why it looks a little more full. 10 out of 10. I'm just going to let you know right now, this is one of my favorite Duas in my collection. This sucker hits every single time, and it hits for every occasion. Like, oh man, daytime wear. Easily you can wear it to the office, easily wear it to the gym, easily just wear it to run errands. But then the dry down is sexy as well. And then this becomes a good date night fragrance, Netflix and chill fragrance. You know how freshies tend to be, complimented frequently? This is a prime example of one of those that gets that type of love. Bright opening, heavy on the citruses, dries down, and just smells sexy. So the opening is going to be citruses. You're going to smell the oranges and the mandarins and the clementines, but you also going to get that uplifting ginger vibe as well. A bit of the muskiness in the base with the amber and some woodsy notes, and I'm telling you right here, you have a gem. I'm surprised not a lot of people have left comments or anything about this reviews on this fragrance. This may be a highly slept on one. John Varvatos, theirs is known for having longevity issues. Dua has fixed that. That's the best part about this. So you can easily get 8 hours wearing this. Compliment getting, mass appealing. You cannot go wrong with this fragrance, and I think that this is perfect for the summer because citruses tend to just complement the heat. And this is going to just leave a nice sillage. A beautiful scent trail is going to project off the skin so well. It's bright like a beautiful, bright summer day. This just complements that weather. I cannot speak highly enough of this. I love the way this smells on my skin. I love how it makes me feel. I love how uplifting it is. If you're into freshies, like citrus fragrances, Want something that got a little depth to it, you know what I mean? The amber, the musk, the woodsy notes. Don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on it, okay? So inspired by John Varvatos, Artisan Pure. What I got for you is Purest Artisan. So, we discussed 4 fragrances, 1 for each season. If you're the type of person, like I said, where less is more, I gave you 4 gems that's going to hold you down year round, okay? So with that being said, make sure you smell your best. You stay blessed, all right? You take care out there. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.